NBA2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. It's a tight battle for the Western Conference title. 2K Sports presents Game 4. Will we see it even up, or will it go to 3-1? With Greg Anthony and Hall and a pretty healthy roster aside from one of the key stars on this team.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Devin.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point. And for Los Angeles, we've got Ibaka, Patrick Beverly out there at Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the small forward. And it's the Suns to start out. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Well, he can do this now. Booker is not just a spot-up shooter. Very good with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Ibaka. He feeds it to Beverly. No good there. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Bridges. He kicks it to Paul. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
Now Leonard. Good work defensively by Crowder. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 5.
These types of shots speak to the confidence of Devin Booker. Catch and shoot, no problem.
Beverly the pass to Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, you love guys who are efficient, reliable free throw shooters. Devin Booker is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Beverly finds Morris. To halt the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Paul. It's Crowder on the wing. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The 3 from George. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And there's the feed to Crowder. And it's Paul, top the key. Lets it go from deep. A shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They easily took Thursday's game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Booker the pass to Ayton. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the Clippers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Beverly the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you this. If the defense collapses, if it makes a mistake momentarily, Beverly has the kind of basketball IQ to take advantage.
George against Booker. Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Phoenix shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Paul.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Yeah, easy call.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Ibaka. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And to me, it's never easy trying to guard Serge Ibaka. This guy is such a powerful player who is not afraid to mix it up.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Leonard with no one around. Come on. Beverly against Paul. Leonard, that's for 2. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. The 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. Morris, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Ayton finds Bridges. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles is gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 6.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Ball outside for the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Clippers trail by 5. And the Clippers call time here. Platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the Suns here with a different look. Sharks checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Bridges. Langston Galloway's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Jackson. Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Suns leading by 7. Here's Payne. Buries it down low. Payne's got his second bucket of the night.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Rondo looking over the floor. And stolen by Payne. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Craig. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Jackson kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 6.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Cousins.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with DeMarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. Payne with the block.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Kennard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
The Suns shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who is the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
Here's Rondo. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Galloway with the bucket.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. Good on both. Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. From the stripe, Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payne. Lays it up off the glass. Payne's got 8 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Payne, and it's Galloway in at the two-guard spot. Basket counts.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that hammer.
And Crowder slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the shot's good from Crowder. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jackson. Here's Zubac. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Cousins. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. Paul George is checked in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Payne. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns with a 9-point lead. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ayton. 9 points for Chris Paul.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. On defense, Phoenix. Beverley, the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Booker outside, down low. And it's blocked by Ibaka. From 18 feet away, George, no good. Suns leading by 9. Leonard with the steal. To the paint, here's Morris. Crowder pulls it in. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Well, tremendous intimidation and shot blocking by Kawhi Leonard. How nice is that?
Stolen by Beverley. And Leonard has it in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Crowder. Here's Paul. Feeds it to Bridges. A 3 from Leonard. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Well, Kawhi Leonard put in the time to become a big-time threat from range. That is beautiful.
Bridges against Leonard. Paul surveying the floor. Inside, here's Ayton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Crowder. Ayton hits them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 8.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the Clippers call time here. Beverley dishes to Leonard. The pass to Morris. Beverley with the ball. 6 to shoot. It's George on the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Kaminsky. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul kicks to Bridges. To the inside. On the wing, Booker. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, the mechanically sound shooting form of Devin Booker on display. That is pretty.
Beverley, the pass to Leonard. And the rejection by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. For Phoenix, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. From deep, George. That shot off the mark. Phoenix leading by 13. Booker the pass to Paul. The shot's good. And 11 points for Chris Paul.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Luke Kennard comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Sharge checked in for Phoenix. Langston Galloway comes in for Devin Booker. There's Galloway. Kennard covering. Paul kicks to Craig. To the middle. It's stolen by Morris. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style? How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Down low, here's Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Galloway. Yep, that one goes. And the Suns lead by 12.
Power guard is an apt description for Galloway. He just stampeded his way right through the defense.
Right side, Leonard. Outside for Jackson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Clippers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the technical free throw is good for the Clippers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Kennard. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. Rondo with the ball. Kaminsky's there. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Rondo. And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And the rejection by Cousins.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Baseline jumper, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Rondo. Leonard's got 16.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Pass to Craig. And Sharge kicks to Payne. Pass to Craig. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Rondo with the ball. That's in, and the Suns lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Leonard.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Here's Craig. He's covered by Leonard. Kaminsky takes it off the glass. Kaminsky's got his first points of the night.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Here's Leonard. And Galloway pulls it down. Inside. Here's Craig. And stolen by Cousins. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Halfway home tonight's Western Cup. And guys, for the Suns, they put in a great performance so far in Game 4. The importance of this game and their effort have been very apparent. And if they're able to put another good half of basketball in and take a 3-1 lead. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kawhi's game comes with a measure of resolve as a scorer. Contact simply doesn't affect him as much as other players.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And that's exactly what they needed at this point in the game. He goes to the go-to move and extends the lead.
Leonard attacking, and that one drops for him. Leonard's got 24 points.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Back to Paul, stolen by Beverly. Here's Leonard. Unable to get that one. Good D by Booker.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Clippers trail by 6. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And that one's good. Leonard.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And the Suns call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Phoenix leading by 4. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Kicks it to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Kept alive. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 9.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 8.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Clippers trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. From about 19 feet, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Over Kennard. Bridges misses.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Crowder against Morris. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. And the Suns get it back. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside, George. Trying to get open as Ibaka. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from George.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. Reggie Jackson's checked in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Patrick Beverly. There's Jackson with the three. Suns leading by 4. The pass to Galloway. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 9 points in the game so far.
But this guy is not shy about probing the paint. Galloway getting it done amidst all that tall timber.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's the teardrop. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Rajon Rondo. Here's Craig, and the layup's good off the glass. Craig's got his second basket of the night.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's foul number 2 for him. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Clippers trail by 8. Rondo on top. He has 6. Jackson finds Zubac. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That'll be his second foul of the game. Cousins against Saric. That one good for 2. Cousins has got 5 now.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. That free throw good from Galloway.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here's Rondo. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Clippers have an exceptional shooting free throw tonight, going 9 for 9.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Suns making a change here as well. Booker, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. Leonard, the 17-footer goes down. Leonard's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. 3-pointer. Booker pulls it in.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Good, nice job down low. 17 points in the game.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
Jackson down low, defended by Booker, and Jackson gets it to go.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Sharp. He gets that one. Sharp has got his second basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rondo, bounce pass. Here's Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all three levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
The drive by Booker, stolen by Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Booker. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Already you see it. Booker adding the strength to take the contact and win out.
Leonard, that's for 2. Again, Los Angeles.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Ball's knocked loose, and Phoenix with another turnover here. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, guys, Kawhi may not have averaged 20 points per game until his 5th season, but now it happens with regularity.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Suns lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Suns leading by 3. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Kaminsky out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard.
Don't you love the way Jay Crowder slashes into the teeth of the defense? Superb at penetrating towards the cup.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Cousins. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Bridges checks in. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Beverley.
Patrick Beverley on the inside. Okay, we see you.
Paul dishes to Ayton. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker up top, defended by Jordan. Bridges shot, good.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Passes it to Ibaka. And here's George. Outside Leonard. Pocket 6. Booker against George. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out left to the wing. Ayton with it. Here's Booker. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
That gives them the lead. Beverly's got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Leonard finds Beverly.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Bridges passes to Crowder. The dish to Paul. To Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Suns trailing. Crowder inside. Morris is there. Booker the pass to Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Patrick Beverly is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 3. And it's Paul penetrating. Up and in from the low block.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Outside Leonard. Pulls it from the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Clippers. Here's Paul, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Booker against George. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Beverly dishes to Morris. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Beverly against Booker. Ball outside. Ayton trying to break free. Paul can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. A nice shot by George.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of the game and on his way to the locker room.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had 1 flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. The Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Timeout call, the Suns.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
For three, Bridges, good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Jackson against Paul. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Ball kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. A 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this guy is an explosive offensive talent. When Devin Booker's cooking, my goodness.
George with no one around. Misses the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Bridges passes to Ayton. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Leonard, that's for 2. And it falls over the rim and in. Leonard's got 38 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ball against Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Again, Phoenix.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 10. There's 47 seconds left in the game. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. He had a nice open look right there.
I'll tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked. Confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
To Payne. Carter outside. Knocks it loose.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And the Suns call time. They're up by 5. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kawhi Leonard. Paul George.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Ibaka for 3. Misses. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had